The way a crow shook down on me, the dust of snow from a hemlock tree has given my heart and saved some part of a day I had rued. To understand the poem, first look at some of the vocab. Hemlock tree, a poisonous tree with a small white flowers. Next word, rude, held in regret. The poet is full of sorrow and feeling depressed, but a simple event happened with him that changed his mood. A crow shook off the snow from the hemlock tree and poet mood changed from the state of sadness to happiness. Now he want to enjoy the rest of the day regardless the day he passed in sorrow. Now come to the next poem, Fire and Ice by Robert Frost. Some say the world will end in fire, some say in ice. From what I've tasted of desire, I hold with those who favor fire. But if it had to perish twice, I think I know enough of hate to say that for destruction ice is also great and would suffice. Before starting the poem, let's look at some of the important vocabulary of this poem. Here fire represent greed, anger, rage and desire among people, whereas ice represent indifferences, hatred and intolerance among people. Next word is perish, means to die, suffice means be sufficient. In this poem, Robert Frost refers to the two prediction how the world will end. Fire represent lust, anger, greed, which would end the world one day. Frost itself is the victim of the desire and think it would be the cause for human destruction. He says the world can also end by ice, as ice represent indifferences, hatred, and intolerance etc. among people. In this poem he show the destructive nature of fire and ice and want to warn people if they did not change their behavior, then the world will end. At last, it can be concluded that through this poem, Frost want to convey the message that mankind would not control desire and hatred, then we would on the verge of extinction.